From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're inside Safeco Field here in Seattle. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Ripped on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 4. First things first, here's the throw over. Just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Hernandez, the runner at third. Blackman stands at second, no outs. comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
In is Christian Yelich. A line shot to third base. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is flared right back over the mound. Oh no, I think that got him in the head. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this ball for ball 2, 2-1. Hit out towards second. Odor is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Popped him up. Odor ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez puts the tag on him. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Two 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And the runner will get back standing. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Bogarts has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit high to the right side. Rivera in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Left for Seattle. Still down 3-0. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place market here in Seattle. Welcome back to baseball on the show. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 home. Now that's popped up. Martinez shading to his right. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Turner is off of first with 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In there, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plitzak, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one just missed outside. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Throw the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Yelich on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. Looking at his career totals, Gregorius is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. This will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Now batting, first baseman, Victor.
Ready for another chance. Victor Rivera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. But all told, 2 men cross the plate on the play.
The batter, right fielder, Cole.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In is Jorge Soler. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Soler playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 is Blake. Off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Leandro Velasquez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Leandro Velasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. 1 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. In is Christian Yelich. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 0-1 delivery. Cue shot here out toward short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hernandez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. At the plate, Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Lined hard to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. Makes the play, 1 away. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock, a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. Lowry, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and that ends the inning. Yanks. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. bouncer up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
1-2 now. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Count remains 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground towards short. And a dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Gregorius has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Dribbled up the line, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and a strike now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Ripped down the line, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Rougned Odor now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. M's leading off the inning, Victor Rivera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next for New York, Cesar Hernandez. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. Throwing to second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In the air to right center. Soler is there. And the inning is over. The Yanks able to add on 1 more via. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Gregorius moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Matt Duffy. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Kenley Jansen comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Odor is there. 2 down. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swings through the slider there.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Victor Rivera. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Popped up. Grandal over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Alex Colomé is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. First and second here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, David Wright. He went deep back in the 5th. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right now.
One there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Yasmani Grandal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making rapid.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Everett Gidry, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. In is Christian Yelich. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Olsen, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
At the end of the day, besides winning, should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
The 0-2 delivery. Bounce towards the mound. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Got him. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Cano, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Riding into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So stepping in, Cole Calhoun. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Altair is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Felix Pedrosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Felix Pedrosa.
First offering on its way. Breaking balls in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
In there, strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So he got him swinging. Yangervis Solarte goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Altair.
In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Rivera is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifted down the line in left. Altair sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in, Victor Rivera, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He reached on a single in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Soft liner towards center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Andrus. But the feed to the pitcher is thrown away. And now, after all that, the tag. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case. Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for Minnesota.
Up next for Minnesota, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number
First
13,
offering on its way.
Salvador Perez.
Popped him up. Olsen is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. The next twin up, Felix Pedroza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Felix Pedroza.
In there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pedroza leads off second with nobody out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. He popped out in his first trip. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Altair brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 2-0 for the Twins left fielder. The 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Andrew Knapp. First time up, he went down looking. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Hero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Didi Gregorius to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Riding in once again, Victor Rivera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High pop-up. Cano waits on it.